Well, man, I barely had time to unwrap my Kevin Bacon, and here we are. The Guardians 3 trailer dropped, and I want to watch it. Welcome to Oddcast. It's me, Joe, and the Guardians 3 trailer just dropped. I only I only just watched the holiday special. I don't even know what Christmas is, but I feel like it's here already because Guardians seem to be the gift that keep on giving. But with James Gunn now heading up DC and fixing their problems, there's a hole in my universe. But James Gunn has the patch to fix it, I hope, because the DC universe deserves better. Their characters are good. I'm looking forward to seeing how James manages to humanize them. I think that he's going to embrace the magical part of it, which will be fun. Like, that's kind of what's needed. I mean, if the Suicide Squad showed me anything, he literally had a guy who, like, popped his arms out of his sockets and fought things. Like, James Gunn is going to do it. And I know he's with the other side, but he and I think most people who are just, fans of the genre in general, agree that you could be fans of both. You don't have to choose one over the other. You can really like Superman. I don't. And Batman. I do. And at the same time, really like Captain America. I do. And really enjoy Namor, which I do. So I'm just saying, like, there's room for everybody at the table. Like, we shouldn't be excluding people just because they like something, even if it's bad. Even if it's bad. Even if it is Justice League, the non-Snyder cut. Even if it's bad. Even if it's Batman versus Superman, you can like it. I won't judge you harshly for it. I'm just kidding, guys. Well, kind of. Maybe. But Guardians of the Galaxy is fun. Like, I think it's really when I started to have name recognition for James Gunn was that first Guardians movie where he introduced this ragtag bunch of characters that did not fit anything else that Marvel had done at that time. And he kind of did his own thing with them. And now everybody knows, like, I am Groot. So I'm interested to see where he goes with them, because if James truly is done with Marvel, then it means that these characters are kind of going to be left to the whims of somebody else. And we have unanswered questions. Is Peter going to find 2014 Gamora? Is 2014 Gamora even out there still? Is she somewhere else? Is there another Gamora? Or are we not going to see them kind of reunited until, Battle Planet and the Secret Wars? We don't know. There's a lot of questions. There's a lot of things left to answer. Of course, there are things that happened in the holiday special. I'm not going to go into that, though, just in case you haven't seen it. You should definitely check it out. It's worth watching. But that said, let's dive into Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, which, by the way, I feel like I'm going back to my Quantumania trailer now. This movie, its original placement was before Infinity War. However, because James was fired, and there was a lot of discussion about that firing, Guardians 3 was postponed. So certain story elements from the comics, like Adam Warlock, were hinted at the ends of Guardians 2, but didn't come to fruition in time for him to take the Infinity Gauntlet in the Infinity Saga that they had done. So I'm interested to see where we're going with that. And now that we've brought the Infinity Stones back, kinda, because, Loki introduced the idea that there are lots of Infinity Stones out there, and we don't know for sure that they can even really be destroyed. It means, are we going to give Adam that power that he's supposed to have? And we know Adam's in the movie because his casting choice, the casting announcement happened. So we know that he's in the movie, but is he going to be his full power that he's supposed to have? And the other real question that I have is, are we bringing back Ben Browder? Because I really feel like we should, because John Crichton is so great. And I feel almost like he's the archetype for Chris Pratt's version of Star-Lord. And I don't think that Scapers get enough credit for that. Like, ragtag bunch of people who are aliens and a human put together. The humans from Earth makes pop culture references all the time. That's definitely, it's kind of a John Crichton thing to do. But, of course, Guardians came out. But the story is that Ben cracked that joke with James, and he was like, you kind of owe me. So James put him in the second movie. So I just want to know if he's going to be back. Is he going to be the golden guy again? I don't even think the character had a name. Second in command. Who serves Alicia. All right, Guardians 3. Let's see how we do it. Is Cosmo going to be there? Only one way to find out. Let's dive into the trailer.
We were gone for quite a while.
It's very true. The Bowie!
But no matter what happens next, the galaxy still needs its guardians.
Hello, we come in peace.
Come on, Drax. Seriously, dude?
No!
Oh.
Don't forget
Thank you, Drax.
where we came from.
We have been running
An Among Us joke?
our whole lives.
Excellent.
Pete, I'm done running.
Hey!
We'll all fly away together. One last time. Into the forever. That beautiful sky. We are and we'll kill anyone who gets in our way.
No, not kill anyone.
Kill a few people.
Kill no people.
One guy, one stupid guy who no one loves.
Now you're just making it sad.
You're just making it sad. You know what? I don't know. There's something that feels like it's a conclusion, but at the same time, I feel like it's the start of something else. But I don't know what that something else is. I can't see. It's kind of like the Avengers, right? Like you disassemble the Avengers, but there's going to be another Avengers team. So I feel like the Guardians aren't really done, but I feel like they're going to get a new iteration, maybe? I don't know. The trailer was great. Like, it was funny. Drax kills me every time. His reaction to just everything is great. But we know that Batista said that he doesn't really want to do it anymore. But does he not want to do it anymore? Or is that like a lie that he doesn't want to do it anymore? You know, Harrison Ford wanted to retire, but here we are. He's coming back like a full-time actor all of a sudden. So, you know, with the Power Zeros, is it truly the end of the Guardians of the Galaxy? Is this the last time? Are we going to see them ride off into the sunset? Or is this like the speech in the trailer for Endgame, you know, that Tony gives? Even though we now know the ending of Endgame, where it sounds like, you know, this is it. This is the final battle, so to speak. But I don't think it could be, like, maybe. I feel almost like it's a diversion tactic to be like, hey, look over here, we're going away. Psych, only some of us are, but others are staying. And then the question becomes, who stays, who goes? How long are they going to be around? Will you be able to make $1 billion without Zoe Saldana in the movie? These are all pressing questions that everybody wants to know. Of course, if you take Zoe out and then bring her back for Secret Wars, that would probably make you the money. Like that, I think that's going to cross $1 billion. But only time will tell, and time is all we got. But, oh, man. Okay, so if you haven't already seen it, you should check out my Beast Wars trailer. Transformers Rise of the Beasts. I'm going to put a link up here and down in the description. And the reason for that is because in there I talk about, I don't know if there's a Marvel movie coming out at that time. Well, not that Guardians 3 is going to have the lasting power, but it is coming out in May. It's almost coming out on May the 4th. Which leads me to my next point. Can we please give James Gunn a Star Wars movie? I just feel like he needs it. I mean, I know he's technically going for the other side, kinda, but keep him around for Guardian stuff and bring him back for other fun stuff, but give him Han Solo and the Millennium Falcon, because damn it, that's a combo made in heaven. But that said, what do you guys think? Are you looking forward to Guardians of the Galaxy 3? Do you think that this is going to be their last ride off into the sunset? Do you think that it is going to have as rocking of a soundtrack as the previous two films have had, even though this time it's on a Zune? Let me know in the comments, and while you're down there, hit that like, subscribe, and the little bell for notifications, and we'll catch you next time. This is Joe, this has been Oddcast. Have a great one.